Hi guys, this is John Abraham. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Do you know what the cycle of poverty is? Generations of people stay poor due to lack of resources. Fundamental resources like food, water, shelter, and clothes, which you and I take for granted. 1 in every 4 Indian lives below the poverty line. In fact, the exact number is 29%. Do you know what is the meaning of the poverty line? Poverty line means those who are unable to spend rupees 32 in rural areas and rupees 47 in urban areas each day. Dear children, this is less than what you may be spending on a burger or a cup of coffee. That sounds really bad, isn't it? But there is a solution. One of the key factors in tackling the poverty cycle is the provision of adequate housing. What is a house or a home? It just doesn't keep the rain out. It's a safe, healthy, welcoming, and productive environment. The demand for a decent home is huge and a fundamental one. A good home is less stressful for a family, especially for women and children. It protects their privacy and enables them to live their life in dignity. It helps them make the most of life, be more productive, and have a place where their kids can study. This is the true value of a home. But unfortunately, millions of Indians do not have a decent home. Your contribution will help us build a decent home for them. Around 400 million Indians have absolutely no electricity, no light to study after dark. This leads to 1 in 3 kids between the age of 6 to 14 to drop out of schools before completing their elementary education. That's standard 8. Don't you feel that children like you from rural and tribal areas should have access to quality education? Millions of people in India neither have access to clean water nor sanitation. People are forced to practice open defecation, which leads to a spread of diseases. Do you know how many people in India practice open defecation? Nearly 597 million. This is more than half our country. Daily, 1,600 children are dying due to diseases like diarrhea. Keeping this in mind, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave a clarion call on the 15th of August, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Do you know really what the meaning of Swachh Bharat is? The real meaning of Swachh Bharat is to make India open defecation free by 2019. By helping raise funds for Habitat for Humanity, you are contributing directly towards building toilets and sanitation units across India. Do you know that 4.3 million people a year die from the exposure to indoor pollution? The use of solid fuels like wood, charcoal, crop waste takes a heavy toll on the health of women and children. Poorly ventilated homes makes this even worse. You may have seen in villages that the height of children is small. The growth of 1 child in every 2 children is stunted due to indoor air pollution. Women and children breathe kerosene fumes every day, and that's the equivalent of smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. Isn't that dangerous? It indeed is. However, you have the power to change this. Help Habitat for Humanity overcome indoor air pollution as they provide smokeless chulas and solar lanterns to underprivileged families. Your contribution will help us build a decent shelter for the needy people and give them a chance to lead their life with dignity. Together, we can break the cycle of poverty. Together, we can create a world where everyone has a decent place to live. By 2030, the global population will be around 8.3 billion, and India's share would be 1.4 billion. This means more people will need a roof over their head. You can make this possible. It's a simple idea, really, to give millions of low-income families a place where they can live safely, productively, and happily. A place they can call home. Dear students, I hope all of you will participate in Rupee for Change. 5 winners from 4 different zones get a chance to meet me personally in Mumbai. And I'm really looking forward to meeting these kids who are going to make that change for Habitat for Humanity and make the change in such a big way where you build roofs for those poor people who need a place called home. This is John Abraham signing off for Habitat for Humanity.